Daddy roulette. Go.
How do I deal with her sibling marrying somebody that none of them in the family approve of, and they're losing the relationship because their sibling is brainwashed by the spouse? Okay.
Can I tell a story about this?
Yeah, please.
So I have a really good friend who everybody hated his girlfriend. I mean, his family, his brother, his friends. It was bad. Okay. Like, she sucked. So, there's only so much you can do at the end of the day, but you need to be vocal because
you need to let them know.
You need to let them know because at the end of the day, your family, like, if you guys can all get together and say, like, hey, this is not the right person, and you know this, he's got to make his own choices, but you need to he should know how his family feels. It's important.
Yeah.
And honestly,
at the end of the day, whatever choice they make is theirs.
Yes,
but you should still feel good about that you told them how.
Yes. And guess what happened? This guy ended up breaking up with his girlfriend and realized that who his true family friends were, because he's like, wow, I see now that she wasn't right for me. Thank you guys for like having my back. You know what I mean? Like, because yeah, I don't know. I think you should be vocal about it, but like you gotta, at the end of the day, kind of smile, suck it up. Right? Like, you can't let it ruin your relationship with your family over it, because at the end of the day, if it's really wrong, he'll figure it out eventually.
Or if she really loves him, she'll find a way to like make it work with the family once they make it official and everything.
Well, that was the problem with my friend. Like, the girl never made that effort, and it fell flat. And
then they'll break up anyway, so it doesn't matter.
How do you keep your sex life spiced up when you're pregnant, Tracy?
I don't know. You
seriously,
during pregnancy, you are either really fucking horny or you don't want it at all. There's really no in between.
Yes.
I've
seen that from
both
our messages.
of the girls. I was pretty good. Sex was never affected. With Julian, the mix of hormones and testosterone, and I was just like an angry, bitter bitch. So there was a little less of it then, but not existing.
Take me to I want to go pregnancy by pregnancy really quick. So first pregnancy with Skylar, because you didn't know what to expect. It was your first time.
Yeah.
Your body's changing. Like, I was more insecure at all?
He was more scared he was going to kill the baby.
Yeah, I hear that's a thing with men.
Yeah. They're like, first of all, your dick's not that big. All men, not my husband, because his is, but
clear that up right
now.
Let's
clear that up. Yeah. No, I mean, any man, your dick is not big enough to physically hurt this child.
Right. Like, you don't have Thor's hammer.
It's not a fucking arm. You're not hurting the child. If a doctor could stick his hand all the way up there and need
fist you
and fix this child when need be, I think you'll be all right.
So what did you feel like, oh my God, my body's changing? Like, were you more insecure?
Of course. I hated it.
You hated it.
I hated it. I had sex with clothes on most of the time.
Yeah.
Or like I'm always in like those long dress camis, so I had sex in that a lot.
Yeah, you just pull it up.
Yeah, but it like keeps you together. You know, you feel more confident.
Yeah.
But,
so that's a good way to do it. Like, if you're in, you're not really
just
feeling
wear clothes.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Because again, when you're pregnant, from the back is the best angle because the belly is all hidden. It's almost like you're not pregnant.
So second time around, like, now that you know what you're in for, you know that like you're not feeling your sexiest, do you make an effort are you making a conscious effort to at least try to be sexual? Like,
I mean, I'm always dressed up, so I'm a different. I never looked like I was like homeless. Like, some people like totally give up when they're pregnant and like they're disgusting. They haven't showered. They're tired, whatever. I was never like that. I always had hair and makeup done. So I always kind of looked presentable.
Yeah.
And with Skylar, I gained the most weight, but like with Jaden, it was pretty fine. I don't know. I feel like you have to do something to make you feel like you again. Like, with Julian, I dyed my hair darker again, and I was like, oh, I feel like me again.
And with Julian, blonde. You were not in the mood at all, right? Like,
I was
just like done.
My body was so spent. I had 3 kids in 3 years. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm exhausted. I can't even function. Yeah, it was a little rougher with Julian, but it wasn't terrible still.
I don't think there's any.
I know a case of a guy who wouldn't have sex with his wife because she was pregnant. Would not.
That's not nice. I don't think that's nice.
Terrible. And I heard about the story and I felt awful for her because I was like, hold on. You couldn't get him to have sex with you for 9 months.
See, that's not romantic.
It's
and
so
fun
fucked
or nice.
up. But like I like have that stored in my brain and I'm like, how is that possible?
How
like,
is that possible?
How does a guy do that to her? Like, already you're self-conscious. And then you're not having sex with her and being like, you're like all pregnant. Like, I would not. way to make a girl kick her when she's down. Like
that is really like that is really not nice. That is a really fucked up thing
that I know. Yeah, it made me feel awful. Like I just broke for her. I was like in like the worst. Let me tell you, pregnancy is like the most up and down you'll ever be in your life. You're up, you're down, you're happy, you're sad, you're mean, you're nice. Like in the worst mental state of your life, when you don't know how to control emotions, the last thing you want to do is feel like shit and like not having sex. Because then you're like, oh my God, he's not looking at me like that anymore. Like he'll never look at me like that anymore. I don't know. It's like sad.
It's so sad.
Men,
don't be that guy. Don't be that fucking guy. And if you're with that guy, then have him call us and we'll put him in his fucking place.
Yeah, like that's good. Have him call us. I like that idea.
All right, baddie roulette. If you're talking to someone and realize after months of falling for this person, they actually live with their girlfriend and or wife,
I don't get that.
what would you do about moving it forward? Wait, so I mean, if they're with their wife or girlfriend, you don't move it forward.
Yeah, you immediately put an end to that.
But if they're just living with them, which I'm assuming that's what she means, I mean, that's not an uncommon thing. Like, we learned doing the divorce episode that like this is people stay together for years before they separate. So it's annoying, but it's not a deal breaker because it's not forever. It's not permanent.
Right. It's just a temporary situation.
It's a temporary situation. But them not telling you is not cool. They should have probably told you way before that this was their, to give you the option if it's something you want to deal with or not, because it is added drama. But I mean, I think you should just, as long as you find it clear that he's not interested in this person anymore. And
I think that's just a rough road to go down.
It's definitely a rough road.
Try to avoid it at all costs.
It's like throwing yourself and being like the third person in this like weird relationship. Yeah. But if you're really like them and you're falling for them, I don't know how you're falling for someone and then not know that they live with somebody though. That's a little disturbing to me because if he's a liar.
Yeah, if he's either not telling you or if you know he's married and you're falling for him, then you're putting yourself in that. And like that's your own mess to clean.
It's crazy. Like, because I look at all these girls' pictures and like they're just so pretty and they're beautiful. Baddie roulette. I feel like no matter how much money I make, I'm always broke. Tips, join the club.
Oh, yeah. We're all broke.
We're all broke. But here's the problem, because we're all millennials and we have that millennial attitude that when we see, all right, here, swim club story. Oh, here, wise lady story.
Oh, here we go.
So I go to the swim club and there's an adult pool, right, for adults only, AKA it's me and 80-year-old women. I'm the youngest girl there by 40, 50 years. I'm not joking in the least bit, okay? I mean, they were sitting around at the pool and they're like, Freddie's dead. Like, I'm like, your husband died? What? Like, it's so sad. And like, these women are just awesome. They invited me to their fucking book club. Like, they're just so sweet.
Oh my God, Jessica, oh my God.
But the lady gave me a lesson in finances, okay? And she's like, your generation, you want something, you go online, you buy it. Like, you don't think about it. You don't wait for it. You don't say like, do I really need this? She said, I usually wait a day. And if I'm still thinking about it, I get it. That's good. Yes. That's good advice. Wait it out. So she was saying, she was so funny. She came over. She's like, I have a nice car. That was something that was important to me. So I got a nice car. But she came over to me. She goes, see this? It's a Kindle. You know how much an iPad costs?
Oh, so she was showing you ways to save money. So yes. Downgrade.
She was like, and it makes sense. She's like, it's not that. She goes, this wasn't that important to me. I just wanted it for reading. So I didn't get the iPad. I got the Kindle. And I'm like, okay. So she was really giving me a lesson. And like, she was just saying like, if you don't, you'll be surprised at what you don't need if you wait. And our generation, we just, it's everything. I want it. I fucking get it. I don't even think about it.
I know.
Anything. I fucking see someone tag something on Instagram. Oh, tagged earrings. Okay, I go online. I get it. I pay for shipping. I mean, it's crazy. We do need to take a breath, take a step back, learn from our ancestors, our elders.
Yeah, wow.
Ancestors. And, they're, this woman has a really nice life now, and doesn't, she's retired and she gets what she wants, knows what she wants, but, doesn't have that impulse to get every little thing. The rest of she goes, I stopped buying dresses for wedding. I got a black dress for a wedding. I got a champagne. You get the black in the winter. You got the champagne in the summer. Boom.
Can't.
And I was like, wow. But she's right. Like every new occasion, don't we buy new clothes?
I buy for everything.
Everything. It is, and it's excessive. So, we're not the greatest to have this talk about money and finances, and probably why we'll never do a finance episode. Maybe we can get someone on that's smarter than us. I would
fall asleep with a finance episode because I'll listen all day and I still won't pay attention. It's like you just can't. Meanwhile, both my brothers are financial advisors. had that happen?
No, my brother too.
Oh my God, all of our brothers are financial advisors.
They're such
Oh my
nerds.
God. So we have all these people who know how to handle money, and me and Jessica are just reckless.
Oh yeah, my brother's always like, let me help you guys with your finances. And I'm like,
No.
Don't forget, guys, new clips air every Thursday. So see you next Thursday.
Hosted on dimlywit.com.
Even though we are not your best examples,
We're the best you've got.
so cheers, bitches.
Cheers. Make sure you subscribe to our channel for updates. And if you like this clip, share it with a friend.